Hello, hello, and welcome to Make Nerds Politics Hour. It is Friday. It is the 9th of February 2024, and it is 1 minute to 9. Early OP. Hello everyone. Hello, how is everyone doing? Hello. Early today, how is it possible? Atharva, I'm always early, okay? Sometimes I'm on time, but sometimes, most of the times, I'm early. Early only. Hello. I know it is Citizens our day, but I didn't have a topic in mind for Citizen hour. So I was like, I'm gonna keep it a bit of a chill session, more or less, and shorter one than usual. So yeah, we'll cover some news and then I'll talk to you about things. So what is on the agenda? So of course, Haldwani riots are happening. Need to talk about that. Yes. Then we have a black paper that was released by Congress because the BJP was going to release a white paper about what all they have done till 2014 and how disastrous it has been. So they have preempted it and sort of released a black paper, which I have. So we're going to just browse through it. Then, and a little bit of the white paper also. And then we have the tunnel news. Tunnel news. So there was this giant project of 780 crore when it started, but rose to 920 crore by the time it ended. In 2022, Modi ji went around and inaugurated this tunnel, and now it has to be closed down because the PWD is like it is a threat to life of citizens, and the company that built it has been sent a notice of 500 crore ki fix it or else. Yeah, that's the story by itself. So yeah, that's on the agenda, and then other than that we'll chat as usual. And of course, is there anything else? No, that's about it. I'm stuck in Nainital. Where should I go? How are you stuck in Nainital? Is it because of rain? Is it because of something else? Complete tunnel project money went to crap. So yeah, they said it has to be rebuilt now. We'll come to that. We'll talk about that. I got again BJP ad. BJP is spending a lot of money on ads. Huh? BJP, well done. Thank you for funding. सी वोटर सर्वे शोज बीजेपी कमिंग बैक टू पावर विद 300 प्लस सीट्स. क्या लगता है दोस्तों सब तक? So we don't make predictions on this channel, right? That is one thing that I have. We don't make predictions on this channel, and from the way things are going, India alliance state etc, plus how confident BJP seems to be, yeah, looks like third term. But then again, anything can happen from now till the elections. Who knows? Who knows? There is still time, and funnier things have happened. And seat predictions, I'm not so sure if anybody can do it at this point of time because the campaigning will just start now, technically, and then like there will be a lot of things happening. So yeah, Parliament session ended. No, it's ending tomorrow, but Parliament session was there. So now all the MPs will go and start campaigning. I'm guessing from next week only. You'll soon see like rallies, etc. happening. Hey, Shubhashmit. Hello, Manu. Musical arts. Hello. I'm ready with my books. Let's get started. Miss Granger. Early today. हाँ वो तो हो गया. I see that IP has left a lot of comments about the Haldwani thing, and then there was a debate about eye for an eye makes the whole world blind after that, and Rishikesh Bangale has also like not agreed with him, etc. So yeah, Rishikesh Bangale is saying radical Islam with illegal immigration might lead to more such incidents. Law and order should be the primary focus of the state. Okay. Regarding bulldozing illegal encroachments on government land is another big issue to tackle with. State has every right to take strict measures. So we're going to talk about it. We'll start with the Haldwani riots because I know that a lot of people will come in and say, ki, oh, why aren't you talking about Haldwani riots? I know how this works. I know at this point of time, I know how this works. Every time you say you end early, usually end up doing the opposite. Miss Granger, I know, right? I know. I don't know where the time flies when I'm talking to you. Yeah. One man is left with one eye. Hello, Siddharth. Hi. Rishikesh Bangali and hatred is hatred. Rioters should certainly be stopped. So I have no disagreement there. Bro, if I take the worst case into account that BJP makes the government but with not the majority seats, so what do you think? Will this sustain till the next general elections and give us hope? Next, you're thinking like 5 years after that. What are you? वंश थोड़ा ज़्यादा future नहीं हो गया? Like it's too much in the future, no? I'm saying that don't predict now also. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't predict. Don't predict. Also, don't get emotionally attached. Oh, you're stuck in Nainital because of the riots in Haldwani. Oh, isn't there a bypass through Haldwani? Is that also closed? As far as I know, there is a bypass, or there is another way also out of Nainital. I'm pretty sure there are two ways. One goes through Corbett and one goes through Haldwani area. As far as I remember. So you might want to check out alternate routes, black box. Also, Nainital is not a bad place to be stuck in, honestly. Haldwani was to take Dhyan away from. Dhyan away, okay. Kumar Love, okay. You think RSS planning G before elections? Okay. Swati, extreme questions? No, I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. BJP is funding ad on NSFW websites. Does it pick up from cookies and then you get a BJP ad? Also, which NSFW websites? Uh, I don't know, and I won't be surprised if that be the case. They must be using, sorry, the websites you mentioned might be using Google ads, so it might be coming that way, right? I don't know. We are officially the Tukde Tukde gang. So if Congress wins, we will still be considered as Tukde Tukde gang because we'll still be criticizing the government. Babu Mashai. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Anti-authoritarian all the way. Unless you are in authority. If I ever become a part of the authority, then you can be like, Tune bola tha, you said no anti-authority, now we hate you. Now we criticize you. Now we do everything that you told us to do. Which is perfectly legitimate, honestly. I mean, authorities should be scared of the people that elected them. Yeah. Bro, this Twitter is also showing random ads of Modi on my. BJP has spent a lot of money already on online ads, I think so. I think so. Did you watch the reporting of Red Mike when Upadhyay said about Fita cutting? The BJP guy got triggered. I have no idea what this is. Nikhil Wagle's car was attacked multiple times in Pune for being a critic of Adarniya. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Nikhil Wagle keeps getting like A, trolled, and B, I mean, attacked. Matlab, yeah, I've heard like of one incident that happened this way. Am I the only one who hasn't gotten a single election ad online yet? Jerin, how? How? How is this happening? Also, guys, get YouTube Premium. What is wrong with you? Why are you even on ad YouTube yet? Don't you find the ads annoying? It's not that expensive, Shayan. It's not, honestly. YouTube Premium is amazing. See, George Soros also agrees with me. Also, guys, fun fact. So I like the funding, the way monetization on YouTube now works is that it is split into a few things. One is membership, income from membership, matlab like they pay creators for all the people who are becoming members. The second is the ads that you're seeing, right? But the third is premium subscribers. So when you pay YouTube, now YouTube also distributes a portion of the premium money with the creators, and that's usually way more than the ads. So if you do premium, it also helps creators more than ads. So interesting, and also it saves you like your peace of mind. Do you know about Geosphere browser in Reliance Jio? Geosphere? What? What is this now? Who do you think is winning the Pakistan elections other than the military? I think it is still the military. I have not followed it, honestly. But from the looks of it, from whatever I've read about Pakistan, the country, military won't let go of it. Oh, and we had another on-air shooting, this time in Maharashtra, Facebook Live. Oh yeah, I saw that, Kumar Love. There is a clip of this son of an MLA getting shot on live. It was literally a YouTube live, and he's like namaskar, namaskar, and then the guy who was doing the live with him just shot him on live. My God, Maharashtra, what is happening? Plus, you get YouTube Music. Yeah. By the way, friends, we have some good news to begin with. Look, look who's back. Business Sir is back in business. He is now number 12. His net worth has crossed 100 billion. Yeah! Yay! Yay! Business Sir winning. Business Sir is winning again. So happy. So happy, guys. We are back. We are back. ये देख Hindenburg. Hindenburg. Eh? You thought you were greater than business sir and the other business sir. Eh? Soon नीचे वाला business sir will overtake ऊपर वाला business sir and go ऊपर, okay? And then number one soon. Elon Musk, we are coming for you. Elon Musk, coming for you. As more airports get taken over, as more ports are bought, as more things happen, as more resources are taken over by business sir, Elon Musk, you just see. You see, you see, you see. Proud to be Indian? Correct. Absolutely. Correct. You should be. 100 billion. Two of us. Two people with 100 billion net worth now. Amazing. Also, 80 crore people still depend on ration, but doesn't matter. How does that matter? Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Soros got a lesson he was trying to preach through Hindenburg report. Siddharth Singh, exactly. That's exactly it. George Soros, you're also here. Listen to Siddharth Singh, okay? Taught you a lesson only. Siddharth Singh is very proud. Siddharth Singh is very proud that he's not that his favorite business sir is getting 100 billion whatever and taking over resources. Siddharth Singh, I hope you have bought shares. Mm, yes, you have a reason to defend him. I hope you're getting something out of this defense. Yeah. Double engine, double proud. Boxing match between Elon and Adani coming soon. Ooh, Saptak, we should actually propose this. That'll be fun. Yeah. Hmm. No, actually, I want Business Sir and Jeff Bezos. That will be a great fight to watch. Yes. Also, when is Business Sir building rocket and flying like Bezos Sir? Curious Banda, this is why people mock the Khan market without even pointing out the fact that it was named after nationalists who vehemently opposed the partition. Okay. Can we please get Alu? I don't know where she is. She must be. I'll get her in later. But yeah, so there is this interesting article which you should read. Ambani, Adani, Tata, Jindal. Four pillars of Indian team boosting Modi's self-reliance vision. It is by Andy Mukherjee in Bloomberg. Should definitely read it. A very, very good article about how these four form the pillars of corporate India, and because nobody else exists anymore, just these four, getting everything, getting all the contracts, airports, airlines also sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, fun times, fun times. Congrats, guys. Congrats. Proud to be Indian. Can we please find a way to differentiate both the business sir, as it is very confusing? No, no, no. It's okay. Business sir is a business sir. Business sir is an entity, a made up entity who is business sir. So you know who I'm talking about. I only like Tata because of his. Okay. Mikey. Asking genuinely. What is Rishikesh asking? Didn't SEBI give clean chit to Adani? So SEBI is yet to complete the investigation, as far as I know. The court has given them more time to complete the investigation. So I think there were some 24 reports that were to be given, and they did 21 or 22. Two are left. So that investigation is still going on. So as far as I know, the court gave them 3 more months. So March, April types is how much more time the SEBI has to complete the investigation. So no, right now there is no clean chit. They just got an extension. Vignath, how do I use my writing skills to earn money? I'm bored of doing only academic work. Vikram, you can pitch articles, but there's no money there. That's the thing. Well, I would say build a brand, find something that you're good at, and then start writing randomly and putting it out in public. It took me a long time to get there and start earning from my writing. Honestly, I started putting things out in public when I was like 18 or 19, and it was atrocious. But I wrote and I wrote and I put things out in public. But then my first income from something I wrote, which is an article, was in 2018, I think. Yeah, so 10 years, 9 years of just writing for nothing. And then finally came to a point where, oh, look, somebody's willing to pay me now. But that's also because I knew stuff about the parliament. So that also happened. So writing is a skill that you need to basically develop. But then you also need to find something that is worth writing about, I guess, and has value. and then someone will give you that value. What are your plans for Valentine's Day? Oh, wait, 14th, na? 14th is Valentine's Day, right? No plans right now. Probably we'll go out for dinner or something, maybe. Will you talk about park elections? They are even dumber than Chandigarh. Extron. I will read up more on this. Okay, I will read up more on this. Honestly, I haven't much, but I will. Did you know about the attack on Nikhil Wagle? So, yeah, someone just told me yahan pe there was one more. Car just got attacked in Pune as he was going to give speech against BJP and Modi. All BJP karyakarta started pelting stones and didn't even spare women. Oh God. Is there a... No, I don't want to see a video of this, but horrible. There was an attack earlier also, as far as I know. Someone else, I think someone threw an ink on him or like hit him. Something had happened like few years ago. Okay, let's talk about Haldwani, friends. Let's talk about Haldwani. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. Not going to show you any videos because cannot authenticate Twitter videos. But we are going to go through what is happening first. Yeah, just the facts. So shoot at site ordered after raising of illegal madrasa sparks violence. Haldwani was gripped with communal violence following... Ek second, let me just see if this works. Yeah. Haldwani was gripped with communal violence following the demolition of madrasa on government land in Banbhulpura area. Communal tension gripped the Haldwani area of Nainital district on Thursday evening following the demolition of madrasa and an underground mosque-like structure that were illegally constructed on government land. According to officials, a joint team from Nainital district administration and local civic authorities undertook the demolition on Nazul land, leading to violent backlash from enraged locals. Reports indicate situation escalated quickly as angry residents began pelting stones at police and officials setting up barricades and torching vehicles. So, as far as I know, till now, there are 2 confirmed deaths and very many injuries, and a lot of police personnel have also been injured. Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami convened an emergency meeting to review the situation. Dhami said that the administration's action was in response to a court order as they embarked on an anti-encroachment drive in the area. Antisocial elements there entered into a brawl with the police. A few police personnel and administrative staff sustained injuries. Additional companies of police and central force were being sent there. We have appealed to everyone to maintain peace. Curfew is in place. SSP Prahlad Meena said that the madrasa demolition took place after a prior notice to the residents. The demolition was carried out in presence of Municipal Commissioner, City Magistrate, SDM. Uttarakhand DGP said, as of now, situation is under control. Several police personnel have sustained injuries and have been admitted. No casualties reported yet. I think this is an earlier report. The one I read later is 2 confirmed deaths. Situation is tense but under control. In the days to come, people behind this incident will be identified. So, here's the thing. These are the facts. There was an illegal construction of a mosque, right? On government land, right? There were notices sent to the residents. And then, the encroachment was being removed. Local residents got pissed and started throwing stones, etc. at the police. And that turned into like a whole riot situation, right? Those are the facts. What should be done after this? The people who started the riot should be punished. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Especially if this was actually built on an illegal land and then they were just removing encroachments and there was a court order and they were, you know, told about this action earlier to prepare for it, then there was no reason for this violence to happen. And if it did happen, then the people who started it need to be punished. There was this one post I was seeing. Where is it? Just a second. Yeah, this one. So this is the MLA of Haldwani. He gave a statement.
से पूरा घटनाक्रम हुआ, किस तरह से देखते हैं, क्या माहौल ऐसा रहा कि इतनी बड़ी घटना हो गई?
नहीं देखिए, तो बहुत बड़ी चूक है प्रशासन और जो प्रशासनिक अधिकारी हैं जिनका बड़ा उतावलापन है, क्योंकि अभी वो जब कोर्ट अप्रोच जिन लोगों ने करा था उन्हें 14 तारीख की डेट उनके पास थी, लेकिन जल्दबाजी में और बिना कॉन्फिडेंस में लिए हुए वहाँ के जो लोग हैं, जो मौजूद लोग हैं, जो उनके मौलाना लोग हैं, तो उनको कॉन्फिडेंस में लेके बात करी जाती है। आप एकदम वहाँ पहुँच जाते हैं और बिना इन्फॉर्मेशन के और ऐसी कार्रवाई को अंजाम दिया, लेकिन अनुचित हुआ जो भी हुआ। आज आज़ादी के बाद से आज तक कभी हल्द्वानी शहर में ऐसा हमने कभी नहीं देखा, तो बड़ा काला दिन है, बड़े दुख का विषय है। और बड़ा जो पूरी चीज़ हुई उसमें मेरे को बहुत दुख है, और जितने भी पुलिसकर्मी हो, आम जनमानस के जो लोग हैं जिनको भी इंजरीज हुई हैं, जो भी परेशान है, मेरी संवेदना है उनके।
विधायक जी, कार्रवाई वहाँ हो रही थी, लेकिन पथराव करना, आगजनी करना, इसको कितना सही मानते हैं?
नहीं, बिल्कुल देखिए, हम तो अहिंसा में विश्वास करने वाले लोग, कोई तरीका होता है अहिंसा के रास्ते से सब कुछ मिल सकता है, तो हिंसात्मक कार्रवाई जो हुई है मैं उसकी घोर निंदा करता हूँ।
आप क्या मांग करते हैं?
नहीं, मेरी मांग है कि इसकी पूरी जांच हो कि इसकी जो शुरुआत हुई ये कैसे शुरू हुआ, और ये जो उतावलापन कुछ प्रशासनिक अधिकारी बहुत बड़ा अपने को समझते हैं, और बिना, क्योंकि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सबसे बड़ा विषय होता है प्रशासनिक अधिकारी, और आज उस विषय में वो फेल हुआ।
क्या मुख्यमंत्री से आपकी बात हुई है?
मेरी मुख्यमंत्री जी से 2 बारी वार्ता हुई, मेरी पहले भी उनसे वार्ता इस विषय में हुई थी, और उन्होंने अपनी चिंता जताई, और उन्होंने मुझसे यही कहा कि आप जितने लोगों से आप कह सके, तो मैंने जितने लोग को संभव थे, जो सीनियर लोग हमारे थे, हालांकि वो तो एक मॉब थी, किसी की सुन नहीं रही थी, लेकिन आज क्योंकि एक कोई मौलाना साहब उनकी मृत्यु भी हो गई थी, तो जो यहाँ के शहर के जो बड़े मौलाना थे वो यहाँ मौजूद नहीं थे, अगर शायद वो हुई थी।
So two things that he says, and these are important things, right? These are very local things that have happened. He's Sumit Hridayesh, right? He's the MLA from Haldwani, Congress member, right? He's the ex-chairman of Mandi Samiti Haldwani, right? So he says that probably there was more time that was given, but the action happened before it, so that might be one cause. Notice diya tha. He said notice diya tha. Then he also pointed out how the main Maulana, who maybe he's the religious leader of the area and well respected, he was not present. And therefore maybe it got out of control. So these might be 2 reasons why they were not able to control the situation. Yeah. And he's also saying that the people who actually started this violence need to be acted upon, that an investigation needs to be done and they need to be acted upon. Completely agree. I'll be honest, as your name says, you're Lord of the Sky, you have no end. I spent blissful 2 hours to just watch your videos. Don't believe what Sushant Sinha says, he lies. Okay. Okay. Sushant Sinha? Is Sushant Sinha the anchor? Is that who you're... But thank you. I guess that was a compliment. People are uneasy and restless, and the government is using their anger and their power over the media to stoke communal tensions. So here's the thing. One thing is, I told you facts. I told you what is happening. The MLA gave a statement. The Chief Minister has also urged for peace. Yeah. The police are saying that we are going to act against those who did this. And it is terrible that so many of their police force people are injured and hospitalized. It is horrible. Right, 2 people have died, and there is a shoot at sight order. So the situation is clearly very nazuk. Yeah. So what happens though is that because of the reasons that the MLA said, local reasons, maybe someone was not present, maybe it got out of control because of unforeseen circumstances, became this whole thing, became a riot. Police were injured, people were injured. Yeah, that's how escalations happen. But on social media, if you go on Twitter and if you see the news and if you see what is happening, it is horrifying. There's a lot of fake videos going around. There was one fake video that is being circulated of a person opening fire, a police officer apparently opening fire with a machine gun. That is from Israel. That is being promoted as something that is happening in Haldwani right now. So there are videos like that as well, right? So there is also videos of Muslims throwing stones, etc., which are unverified again, and those are also there. There are videos from this side also. So I'm not going to show any of those. I'm not. Okay, these are the facts. They are trying to control it, and let's hope they do. That's it. That's it. You don't need to have any other opinion than that, honestly. Where is the proof where police video is from Israel? So there was someone on Twitter who only fact checked it and showed it. Again, before I started this stream, I saw that video and someone fact checking it. Again, see, that's my thing. There is a lot of misinformation that goes around during this time. Do not believe anything. Do not believe any videos. That's it, right? Neither this video nor this video. Yeah? Don't do it. Just don't. Just want to know where you stand. Are you anti Modi or you just don't like that people are blindly supporting Modi? Okay. I'm anti establishment. I'm anti whoever is in power, and I believe that they need to be questioned because people in power need to be questioned. Yeah, that's it. And I don't like the fact that people blindly support Modi. Yes, of course. I don't like the fact that people hero worship politicians. People hero worship people in power. People hero worship business, sir. Why? Why? What is that getting you? I keep telling people to be selfish and entitled for that very reason. You need to be a selfish, entitled citizen. If your life is going great, yeah, if your life is going great, then great. But also understand that there are people, again, a lot of people in India who do not have a great life. And if you have the privilege, please question the authority on their behalf also. Not just for you, but on their behalf also. There is a church, Jain temple, Idgah, a bit far from Ramlila Maidan and Ram Mandir Trust. A bit far from, I don't understand. Is the same railway controversy in Haldwani also? Government questioned railway and then they didn't after SC on practice solution. This is practical. I don't understand what you're saying, Aditya. Is Modi she? The Shri Adaniya Supreme Leader finally going to compete with Soros and stop the anti-national funding by funding the channel himself. Are you going to talk about the white paper? Yeah. I'll talk about that also a little bit. Ramesh Kumar, the meltdown expert, it seems. Okay, thanks. I'm an expert at something. Meghnad's TLDR opinion on government. Do not be a simp for the government. It's a toxic relationship. Yes, Amlan. Thank you. Thank you for putting it in such nice words. Such nice Gen Z words. I love it. Do not be a simp for the government. It is a toxic relationship. Perfect. Perfect. Hi, Neeraj. How are you doing? I visited Uttarakhand 1 year ago. The driver showing us around told us that they had welcomed Muslims. Now they keep creating ruckus. Majority of them are Bangladeshi clowns. Okay. Vermouth. Okay. So, Yeah, so this is what I mean, right? Like if you are going to believe narratives, go right ahead, believe narratives, like blame an entire community if that makes you feel better, I guess. Why is that making you feel better though? What are you getting out of it? Except like fear. Like, are you fearful? Are you fearful? Why? Why are you fearful? Don't you trust Modi ji and the administration to protect you? Then don't fear. And don't fall for the narratives also. Use your own brains. Should there be minimum education requirement for finance minister if it doesn't exist already, like PhD? No, Chromo. I don't think so. I don't think minimum education should be a thing for any politician or election reasons. Also, all said and done, Modi ji is a good administrator, right? I mean, technically, he's a good administrator. He knows how to win elections and he knows how to handle bureaucrats. Whether you agree with what he does with that or not is a different matter. But the fact that he has built up this entire system and is able to command and control the entire system by himself means he's a very capable administrator. He knows how things work, right? We shouldn't discount his experience at all. So, and he like, I mean, I don't know, maybe his degree is made up or not, allegedly. I don't know that. But I do think that his experience in government and before that as a pracharak and now as the prime minister for 10 years has made him capable of doing what he's supposed to do, which he's doing right now. Whether you agree with him, whether I agree with him is a completely different thing. Modi ji is a good politician. Yeah, he's a good politician. Are his intentions as a politician good? Again, subjective. Whether you think so, I think so is a different thing. Not education for MP, but then how will they become finance minister? I mean, you have to get elected as an MP first, then you become prime minister, finance minister, become a part of the cabinet, etc., right? Ghanta administration आता है. So see, she'll die. Here's the thing: you can make fun of him all you want, right? But you cannot take away the kind of experience he has. I don't think anybody else in this country has the kind of experience he does, honestly. And there is this thing, no, ki. Like, I mean, to troll him, to make fun of him and all, I'm all for it. Like, on board. But at the same time, there is also grudging respect for him for where he has reached. Yeah. And there is nothing wrong with that. Just that I am worried about what he does with the power he currently has, as we should all be. Right? So, he is, like, for example, you're saying he's a showman as well. Again, one of his many things that he is. He's also a showman. He knows how to win votes. He knows how to present himself. Speaking of which, I will show you a nice video of him presenting himself also. There is no administration, there is only authoritarianism. Yes. Say that also. That's fine. His administrative style is authoritarian. But it is still an administrative style, you must admit. Dude, he removed 74% of the country's physical currency and called it a great move against black money. How can you call it administration? See, again, she'll die. What I'm trying to say, understand this. So we have a system which is not perfect, right? It is broken, like, completely in a lot of ways. We have an electorate that is like 80 crore of them, literally 60% of them are dependent on government ration, right? Broken. That means broken. The system is broken, that 80 crore people have to take food from government, right? We have farmers committing a ton of, like, our right? Oh shit, I can't say the word, no? Right. There are farmers taking their own lives. There is distress. There is joblessness, right? All of this flows from some very fundamental problems that we have in the system that we currently live in, right? What Modi did and what administrators do is that they know how to bend the system to their will, right? So he is still doing administration. He's still running a broken system to do what he wants, and his style is authoritarian. See, that's what I'm saying. It is not an easy thing to do administration, right? Does that make sense? Am I making myself clear? I think I'm going around in a bit of a circle here. Grudging administration is the apt description. True. So was the demolition of the madrasa done before the court gave its final decision and then mob attacked, or demolition just happened? Was the reason why the mob attacked? Need a bit of clarification. So the MLA said that the demolition happened and then the mob attacked. The two reports that I read said that the demolition happened and then the mob attacked. So basically it was like happening during that time. He's doing something, but it's not making the situation any better. Correct. Also true. He's administering. He's administering and gaining more and more power as we go along. He is able to do what he and his close allies intend to do. That makes him capable. Precisely. Then the acts, in our view, are authoritarian and not democratic. Exactly. So he is very capable of doing what he and his allies and his ideology wants to do. But that is authoritarian in nature and bad. Right. Thank you. That's a better way to put it. I think you kind of captured my thought. 80 crore people go hungry if the government doesn't provide food. Thank you so much, Gurudas, for the super chat. So here's the thing. I said this earlier as well, that I think last stream or the budget stream, somewhere I said it, that 80 crore people are dependent on the government for basic ration right now. Okay? That is a bad thing, because the government's endeavor should be to take those people out of it, right? They shouldn't be dependent on the government. How do they do it? By basically putting money in their pockets, through jobs, through other ways, through incentives, easy finance, sometimes a bunch of ways, incentivizing business, all those things. So ideally, a government should be striving to get these people out of that welfare net, right? But instead, we are seeing it growing more and more, which is the problem. So if that welfare net is right now just taken away, right, people will suffer. People will suffer. So the welfare net needs to remain, but people need to be taken out of the welfare net. Right? More and more people should be brought out of it, or more and more people should feel that they shouldn't be dependent on this welfare net, right? And even if they are, they need to get enough employment there. They need to have money in their pocket so that they can go and buy food from the market, from the free market, right? Does that make sense? देखो मैं आ गया और मेरे आते हुए देखते सोरोस भाग गया. Modi ji is here. I'm doubtful whether his allies intend to do the same thing. I feel that it is due to the sheer majority of BJP that the allies are chugging along. Aren't B? So yes, agreed. So behind closed doors, they might be like, "ये क्या ही हो रहा है? Why is this happening?" etc. etc. But at the same time, they're still allies. So none of the backdoor rumblings really matter. It's like how judges after they retire, they immediately start saying, "Oh my God, judiciary is so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad." But after they retire, it is how bureaucrats start writing books after they retire. It is how the army chief retires and then basically gives like writes a book about how, oh, they didn't take my advice on what is it called, the Agniveer. Yeah, that happened right recently. It's same, right? Doesn't matter after that, because when you were in power, you went along because you thought, oh, this was my job to do this. How could I have not done this? This is my life now. You did it for like 40 years, 45 years, 50 years before retiring. Then you retire and suddenly you become like a reasonable person then. I don't think that's a great thing. There is no way you can take all the people out of poverty. The state should create an environment where hardworking people rise above poverty and lazy should fall below. Again, we know, here's the thing, when you have no food in your stomach, no. Sometimes what happens is in humans, when you eat, no, you get energy, right? Your body starts moving. When you don't have food in your stomach, no, sometimes you can't get up because you don't have energy. Then some other people passing on the street point at that person and say, ha ha, lazy, देख काम नहीं कर रहा है. That happens sometimes. I don't know. I just have an experience of like whatever 34 years of eating food to know this fact. So yeah, just thought I should tell you in case you don't have that experience. At the level administration can be seen when they stop the export of rice to some country. Even the food is shortage. What does a poor man do? Okay. Again, didn't understand what you were trying to say. 80 crore people will remain in poverty and we will thank Modi ji for the distraction of Ram Mandir. I, I, I would like to believe that they won't. I would like to believe that something better will come along and go along. Yeah. Lazy should fall below should be the tagline for the privileged. Yeah, exactly, Siddharth. At some point, no, I wonder, have you never experienced hunger? Try staying hungry. Try. Or try eating just ration food. Okay? Do it for a week. Do it for 10 days, 15 days. Yeah? Survive on like 100 rupees, 200 rupees. Or 400 rupees in a month. Go to a village in Bihar and survive for 400 rupees in a month. Yep. I'll see how hardworking you become after that. Hardworking. You homeless, just buy a home loan. Exactly, that's the argument there. In short, communal tension is the constant apart from the sideline debate on social mobilization and economic disparity among this community because of Labharti and not rights. So here's the thing, Labharti is across the board. Huh? It is across the board. So Labharti is a separate category, doesn't look at religion. Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas, remember? Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. He is doing Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. 80 crore of them. Yeah, sabko mil raha hai ration. Everybody is getting ration because they're dependent on the government. Food is going to be a big problem for India in the future. Climate change projections look dire for India. 2024 summer is going to be bad. Okay. Parenthesis of doom. Appropriate username. Appropriate username. Please tell me if there are any reports on this. Like doomscaping. I mean, climate change की वजह से I'm not a climate change denier, guys. I'm not. Don't categorize me into that nutty area of things. I do believe that climate change is happening and that a lot of things will be like a lot of consequences are going to happen because of it. Social ones also. Oh, it's already happening. Floods everywhere. Very hot summers, very cold winters, snow falling in random places. Sometimes where the snow falls in some places, they're like, "Arey, spring? What is happening?" Weather change is happening. Study class 9th economics for poverty. Was that an advice for me, Chromo sir? Good lord, he really said lazy people should fall below. This is literally Sigma male inspo post. It is also very this what survival of the fittest sort of thing, no? Tired girly, which is Andrew Tate. Yes, it is very Andrew Tate argument also. Why is the word socialist so triggering for people? Tarika. It has been made triggering, Tarika. You can reclaim it if you want. You can. You can say that Modi ji is a socialist. You can. He believes in welfare, no? Say, huh? Why not? Just if someone comes to you and says, all these socialists, you're like, Arey, how dare you curse Modi ji? What is wrong with you? Why? Why do you hate socialists so much? Why do you hate our Modi ji and his government? Drag them by the collar and show them these ads which are on every bus stand in Delhi. 80 crore लोगों को हमने राशन दिया. As socialist as you get. Black paper. Okay, black paper. Yes, black paper. Black paper. Yes. 10 साल अन्याय का काल. So this is a quote-unquote black paper that was released by Congress. So I thought we should look at it. Just browse through it. There is also a white paper that was released by the Indian government, Ministry of Finance. White paper on Indian economy, it says. But actually it is the Indian economy from 2004 to 2014 till 2014. So not exactly the Indian economy, but before. A decade ago. Indian economy a decade ago is what we should say. So yeah, this is a quote unquote white paper that was released. And because this was going to come, they released a black paper. Because that's how it goes now. What is a black paper exactly? I know what a white paper is in economic sense. See, yeah, I know, Sheldai, exactly. So, black paper is a play of words, right? 10 साल अन्याय काल. It's called अन्याय काल now. Not Amrit काल, अन्याय काल. थोड़ा अच्छा फॉर्मेटिंग कर देते तो फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर को अच्छा लगता. Modi government's 10 years in power have devastated the country's economy, aggravated introduction, Arthik Anyay, rampant unemployment. So, highest unemployment rate in 45 years. Total unemployment was 1 crore in 2012 but rose to 4 crore in 2022. The unemployment rate for graduates and postgraduates is about 33%. 1 in 3 are looking unsuccessfully for a job. So here's the thing, guys. I looked at this, then I was wondering where they haven't given any sources for this data. Yeah. So I asked some of the people who I know who made this. So they said that they do have the sources, but they didn't put it in. So I asked them for some sources, and some of them from Oxfam, some of them are from other reports, etc. So the source list is very long. So in case you want me to ask them for a specific point, I will do that. I will. I'm going to share this. This is a downloaded thing. They'll have it on the website. You can find it. So you can open this black paper. If you read any data which you want, like sources for, I can ask them and they will respond. That is what they've told me. So Economic blunders. Prices of essential commodities are at all-time highs. So here's the thing. When you look at it like this, it's quite interesting, no? LPG 410, 903, petrol 71.97. So atta, milk, mustard oil. So like for example, LPG doubled because they took out the subsidy also. But the LPG price was, as far as I remember, like 800 in 2014, 750 to 800 something. But it was subsidized by the UPA government. Milk is not 60 rupees, it's 58. Milk, 60 rupees a liter. It's 58. Okay. From where? Like, I mean, I'm not doubting you. Is this like a specific, yeah? One liter of milk is 58 now, is it? I don't drink milk, so I don't know. That's why I'm wondering. Guys, how much is milk now? Do you know? Chat, tell me. Packet. Here it's 70, 48 in Bangalore and subsidized. All packet milk is 58. Local milk is 50. Okay, it's 70. Babu Mocha is saying. 66, 54, 66 if 1 liter, 33 for 500 ml. Okay. Yeah, this is I think 1 liter. Yeah, 66. 24 in Calcutta. What? How? 3 euros. Kushagra is saying 66 as well. Oh, thanks, Shweta. You shared a link to the paper. I'm going to like pin it so you can see it as well. Amul is 74. So I guess around that. Some of you are giving me more, so. Atta is accurate. Atta I got recently only, I know. Mustard oil also is accurate. But I think mustard oil is the one that I got recently, 1 liter was, what was it? 140. Price of crude oil from the world market has fallen 21% between May 2014 and February 2024. From over 100 to 79 per barrel, but fuel prices remain close to 100 per liter. Yeah. So this has always been like a big thing, no? Which is during the UPA time, we were getting subsidized fuel. But during the Modi time, the crude oil prices went down. So then why is the price not coming down? And the government's reasoning for that usually has been that, during good times, we are building up a reserve for the bad times, which I think is okay. I guess it's reasonable to think that way. Do you agree? I feel like, yeah. Because if crude oil price goes like crazy, then at that point of time, if the government needs to, they will not raise the prices. They will absorb the shock because of all the bonanza that they are collecting currently. But is it happening? No, that's the thing, Ranaditya, because the crude oil price hasn't gone up yet. If it does, there is a buffer. Distressed farmers. 700 farmers died fighting against black laws. Insurance companies under PM Fasal Bima Yojana have made profit of 40,000 crore while one farmer dies by suicide every hour. This I don't know where it came from. I'll probably ask them. PM Fasal Bima Yojana. Insurance companies under this have made 40,000 crore. I think this deserves like a separate thing because this was new for me. Insurance companies making 40,000 crore. India's workers have experienced a lost decade with stagnant wages. Wage growth has been less than 1% per year for all rural workers, and salaried workers now earn less. Nationwide lockdown. For weeks, they walked. Families survived only because of Manrega. UPA's Manrega. Now it is Modi ji's Manrega also, na? I mean, yeah, sure, you started this scheme, but it is the government's Manrega now. Only billionaires get support from Modi ji through corporate tax and PLI handouts. PM Modi made a commitment before G20 leaders to lead efforts to eliminate safe havens for economic offenders. Mudda Niraj. Exposes Adani companies inflating stock prices in complete violation. Please, guys, please, this doesn't apply anymore. Okay? Didn't I just show you? This doesn't apply anymore. How does this matter? How does that point matter? Huh? Congress? How does it matter? What do you think? Huh? How does it matter? Look at it. Business sir winning again. Why you put this in? Why? Why? SC/ST OBCs betrayed. Crimes against communities have increased by 48% in 2022 as compared to 2013. One of the biggest things, though, which I was thinking of was the the census wasn't done. The normal census wasn't done either. The one that was supposed to happen in 2021. So all of our policies are currently based on the 2011 population, which is what even? Total of 31,000 hours were recorded in 2022. Average of 86 per day. Conviction rate stands at an abysmal 27.4%. Was the conviction rate like this during the UPA also? They haven't really mentioned it. But has it lessened? Has it grown? One of the things that has happened over time, over the last few years, must say, is that women have started reporting it more, right? So essentially now what is happening is that earlier there was a more of a stigma of going to the police, but now police has made some efforts in at least metro cities and tier 1 and tier 2 cities to encourage women to report more. So the number of quote unquote crime rates going up does not really mean the actual crimes are going up, but the rate of reporting might also be going up, which is always welcome. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but think about it that way as well. Social disharmony, garlanding, yes, caste discrimination, Rajnitik अन्याय, institutional subversion, Judiciary, Election Commission, RBI, media critical to maintaining robust democracy stand compromised. Enforcement Directorate, investigative agency, okay. Number of investigations, 26. After 2014, 121. Investigations against opposition, 54%, 95%. CBI, 72, 124. 60%, 95%. For 4 years, the Modi government has tried to cover up the worst territorial setback in 6 decades with its DDLJ approach: deny, distract, lie, and justify. I like it. DDLJ approach. Very nice. Creative. Very creative. China continues to deny us access to 2,000 square kilometers despite 18 rounds of military talks. Clean chit to China when he says ना कोई हमारी सीमा में घुस आया है ना ही कोई घुसा हुआ है. He didn't even name China, as far as I know. 35,000 people have been displaced, Manipur, of course, and around 1,700 houses have been burned. 180 people lost their lives. Over 1,100 were injured. Arthik Nyay. So, there was one thing that I wanted to show you. Where is that part? Postgraduates, CMI data, unemployment, structural transformation, wage growth. There was an inequality one which was interesting. This is also like interesting. Why not depend on reliable government sources for data? For the first time in 140 years, the decennial census was discontinued. The government junked NSS consumption and expenditure survey after it showed Modi government in poor light. For starters, reliable data from Ministry of Statistics shows recovering labor market, but economists have always pointed out these figures are outdated and inadequate. They have to rely on private sources like CMI. Over-reliance masks on a bigger concern behind it, a decline in overall data collection apparatus in India. This is important. Like, if you are making policies, you need to have solid data, and this government is kind of shit at it. Yeah, I mean, if either it's not collecting data at all, or if it's collecting it, it's not making it public. So I know for a fact that for elections, BJP is great at this, which is like doing surveys, finding out what is the problem, all the things. But when it comes to government, why are they so bad? Why are they not like, I mean, we know why they aren't collecting the data, because it's bad. Because right when the unemployment rate started spiking is when they discontinued the NSSO survey also. दिया भी है शायद ना. Union government stopped the quarterly surveys conducted by Labor Bureau in March 2018. This was around the time the unemployment rate started spiking. Uneasy with political uncomfortable facts. Likewise, postponement of the release of 2017-18 jobs report by the NSSO, which revealed an alarming 4-decade high unemployment rate of 61%. This happened right before the 2019 elections, if you remember. There was a big business standard story on this about how there was a report which said that 45-year unemployment high we were at during that time, and how the government has basically stopped that report from coming out. The data, even when it comes out with the lag of a year, cannot facilitate comparisons because it is not standardized. Another thing, GDP base year changed, the way labor is counted, the way labor surveys are done changed, the way highways are measured changed, the way electrification, what is an electrified village definition changed. There are more things like this labor survey. I already told you. Now there is a different thing. Oh, there is now multi-dimensional poverty, which cannot be compared with anything in the past, but they still keep doing it anyway. It's all over the place. So there is no comparative analysis that can be done basically, because you just change the methodology and the way data is taken only. Silent on price rise, same thing. I don't know why there's a report. Repeat. Blunder of demonetization, tax terrorism, poorly designed GST. This is the thing. This is the thing, right? Poor consume most of their income while the rich save larger parts of their income. As a result, GST hits the poor more, just like other indirect taxes. Nearly 64% of the total 14.8 lakh crore in GST was obtained via the bottom 50%, right? Which is in 2021-22. 33% was obtained through middle 40%, and only 3% of GST was from the top 10%. How does this happen? Share of income going in indirect tax is 6 times more for the poorest half of Indians compared to the top 10%. So technically, because of the income tax and direct tax, we are like, oh, I'm a taxpayer. Oh, all these freebies are going to... No, boss. Look at this. Bottom 50% is funding 64% of the entire indirect tax collection. So in a way, they are paying for their own freebies. Or the middle income group is. These guys are giving only 3%. Right? Income tax is paid by what? 2%. We found out last time 1.9 or 2% of the total population or something. Yeah. A lot of it is indirect tax. This I thought this was a very interesting thing. And this is from the Oxfam report. I checked. I asked for this one specifically. Poorly designed GST has disproportionately hurt small and medium businesses. Okay, another thing. GST law has been amended more than 900 times till now to clarify ambiguities in it over the last 6 years. They keep issuing rules. The rules are ever changing. Between 2017 and 2022, the Modi government changed the rules once every other day with 869 notifications. That's nuts. Nuts. 195 circulars and 23 instructions and 19 orders. Small businesses often have to register in multiple. So that's why people go. Wait, did I say 869? I said 869, right? Yeah. That's why people demand CAs and GST experts, because everything keeps changing. Consumer ultimately pays the GST whether biscuits, Coke or chocolate, and even while the consumer has food in hotels. Yeah, absolutely. Indirect tax, yes. Reduced... 2019, Modi government reduced corporate tax slabs from 30 to 22%, with new companies paying only 15%, resulted in a total loss of 1.84 lakh crore. This is basically notional loss, as they call it. Like, oh, you could have collected this much, but you don't anymore. In addition, over the past 7-8 years, 11 lakh crore of loans made to big businessmen have been waived. 11 lakh crore. Lakh crore. So, socialism. So, someone asked me, why has socialism become a curse? Friends, this is socialism. This right here, this is socialism for the rich. Yeah. So, why are you cursing businesses? Sabhi socialist hai yahan pe. Everyone is a socialist. See, Modi ji loves socialism because he gives welfare. Businessmen love socialism because they get loan waivers. They don't have to give back their loans. So, free money. They get it's not universal basic income exactly, but it is income. It is income. Freebie only. So I don't know where you stand, but I believe socialism is alive and thriving throughout. Just who is getting the benefits of socialism is a different matter. But it is alive and thriving. You participate in a free market because you need to open a startup. Okay, wait. Guys, I'm talking to you. You English speaking elite privileged buggers who are watching this YouTube channel. This doesn't apply to you. Okay, socialism, you will be told socialism is bad. Okay, like people in chat here will also tell you socialism is bad, because from Bachkan say, and especially now in college, everybody's like, no, become entrepreneur, become startup person, start a brand, because free market, capitalism is amazing, whatever. But that only applies to people like us, right? For everybody else, there is socialism, right? So So to the people who curse socialism, they curse it because they're not getting it. See where I'm coming from? See what I mean? Right? When you're a middle income person in any country, no? Yeah. Over the 11 lakh has been waived. The government has also announced 1.9 lakh crore in production linked incentive, yeah, to large businesses. There was government's emergency credit line guarantee scheme during pandemic reached only about 20% of MSMEs, while had 63% had not even heard about it. Also, a lot of those MSMEs have started defaulting. This was supposed to be a loan being given to MSMEs, and I feel like, and I believe there was a report recently which said that a lot of MSMEs have defaulted also, and defaulted because their businesses failed. Rise in inequality, poverty, hunger, and malnutrition. Consumer spending falling for the first time from 1973, from 1500 in 2011 to 1400 in 2017. Yeah, consumer spending has fallen. Experts show that the poverty levels are likely much higher than the government claims, since urban poverty rose by 2 percentage points during 2016 demonetization, and rural poverty has stopped reducing since 2019. Falling incomes at a time of rising costs have resulted in greater hunger and malnutrition. But now they count it as multi-dimensional poverty or something. Like if they have added things like if you have a toilet and if you have LPG connection, then you're not poor. Or something. They've done some interesting things on who is poor now is being redefined. User is calling me a communist, friends. Just saying, because I'm reading black paper. Most MSMEs worked on loan-to-loan basis, take new loan to pay the old, similar to Jandhan loans. Yeah, Aditya, that's what I heard. But that is exactly what our business sirs also do. So why shouldn't MSMEs do it? I feel like that's a very legit thing to do. MSMEs, you go for it. You take one loan from one bank and pay the other loan from other bank. Grow like that only. Business sir is growing. He became 100 billion. This is how he became 100 billion. You become 100 billion also, MSMEs. Go. Go. Dream big. Take more loans. And don't pay them back. Socialism is when government starts getting into business instead of governing. Socialism is when government starts getting into business instead of governing. That would be communism, right? Socialism is a mix of it. Sure, some of those will be regulated by the government, but I feel like after liberalization, we have been privatizing a lot of things. Now, so we don't even have a national airline. So, but we are still a socialist country, because now I feel like in the modern definition of socialism, or at least as it exists in India, I would still count welfare as more of a socialist thing than actually government doing a business. Does that make sense? I can see all these amusing people like Indira Gandhi and Narendra Modi coming in and attempting satire here. I like it. I like it, friends. Keep it up. So I'm going to log out. Indira Gandhi is saying, and let him take over. Sorry, beta, but we can't join together since there is only one PC in heaven. I have a perk here because the Lord of Heaven, and I have the same name. What? Indira Gandhi, what are you talking about? Indira Gandhi thinks she's God? Is that what you were trying to say? Funny. Funny. Welfare state is socialist state. Yeah, pretty much. Simple, right? Is there anything about the Indian parliament that you cherish more than anything else? Something that you would not want to go away? Not want to go away. Interesting. I feel like the secretariat does a great job. Uh, I mean, I know that's not what you expected, but the way the system of parliament works is glorious. The secretariat and how they note down everything and how it is uploaded and how they maintain records and all the things. I feel like that is a very methodical and well done thing. Uh, yeah, that is something that I would never take away. The staff does a great job of running the whole system, like at least recording it. Also, they've digitized the questions that came from way ago, so thank you for that. Parliament canteen, I used not really. I think that was overhyped. IRCTC का खाना ही मिलता था, as far as I know. I mean, as far as I've had it there. Okay, quick look at white paper. White paper, which is very white as you can see. Objectives of white paper: it seeks to appraise honorable members of parliament and people of India of the nature and extent of governance, economic and fiscal crises that were bequeathed on this government when it assumed office in 2014. Okay, matlab, in short, we came to office in 2014 and there were so many problems we had to solve only. You thought it was easy or what? Second, it informs the government, the honorable members of parliament and the public about the policies and measures that our government took to restore the health of economy, make it vigorous and Amrit Kal. Yeah. Third, in doing so, it hopes to generate wider, more informed debate on the paramount C. Is paramount C a word? Of national interest and fiscal responsibility in matters of governments over political expediency. Fourth, to commit ourselves to national development with new inspirations, new consciousness, new resolution as country opens up to immense possibilities and opportunities. Yeah. White paper. Okay. This is the interesting one. White paper uses the term UPA government for the government led by Dr. Manmohan Singh, elected to office in 2004, and our government for the NDA government led by Shri Narendra Modi, elected to office in 2014. Okay, so UPA government and our government. So this entire paper basically is about UPA government. It's not about our government. It is mostly about UPA government. Okay, inheritance of loss. UPA government inherited a healthy economy. So then they go like, Atal Bihari has handed them a healthy economy. They ruined it, and then they gave it to us. Okay, so Atal, wahan se, like they go that far back. UPA's leadership, which seldom fails to take credit of 1991 reforms, abandoned them after coming to power in 2004. They quote some article from Business Standard here. Shankar Acharya, UPA's economic legacy, good, bad, or ugly. Okay, who is Shankar Acharya? Writer is an honorary professor at ICRIER and former chief economic advisor to the government of India. What is ICRIER? Can someone Google and find out what Shankar Acharya is up to these days? UPA government, its quest to maintain high economic growth by means after global financial crisis severely undermined the microeconomic foundations. One such foundation was severely weakened by the UPA government was price stability. Inflation trend. This is true. There was high inflation during the UPA time for sure, like especially in these years. But that was also a result of the crash that happened in 2008, right? 6.2, and it went to 12.3, and then they tried to bring it down and they got it at 9.4. But inflation was insane back then. Due to recession, yeah. Rise in non-performing assets during the UPA. Also a big problem that happened during the UPA. All correct, by the way. All correct. GNPA to total advances. So this was one more thing, right? In the UPA time, a lot of very easy loans were given out to industrialists, etc. Much like right now, but maybe this doesn't happen anymore. Of course it doesn't happen anymore, but what I'm saying is that there were a lot of banks giving out a lot of loans, especially PSBs, public sector banks, and those were unpaid because businesses failed. A lot of them failed after 2008, etc. And as a result of it, there were like a ton of NPAs. Raghuram Rajan actually was the one who called it out when he was the governor, and he was like, "Bhai, kuch karna padega iska. Something needs to be." He said it is the twin balance sheet problem, as far as I know. You can Google it. It's called twin balance sheet problem. Banking crisis was massive. Uh, Public sector banks were only 6.6 lakh crore in March 2004. In March 2012, it was 39 lakh crore. Yeah, gross advances. But I mean, this is not necessarily a bad thing because they're just talking about the gross advances. So this is actually good. More credit was being given out. Further, not all problems were recognized. There was much under the hood. Top 200 companies with an interest coverage ratio of less than 1 owed about 8.6 lakh crore to banks. This figure I remember. 44% of those loans were yet to be recognized as problem assets. So the classification of NPA wasn't done. So there were a lot of loans that were given to businesses which were failing, but the banks were not showing them. That was the twin balance sheet problem, which is the banks were being very creative and they were sort of hiding those NPA loans, right? And not declaring them as problematic assets. This genuinely happened, okay? This genuinely happened during that period, right? Now, what is happening is that because of the bankruptcy code and other reforms that this government brought in, more of the businessmen are okay with sort of declaring that their loans have gotten bad, because now there is a process of dealing with it where they come out all hunky dory, like our friend, what's his face? The other Adani sir, who was there at the Ram Mandir. Yeah, one of those guys. He was also one of those guys. In an era where capital flows dominate, India's external vulnerability shot up before over-dependence on external commercial volumes. Now, here's the thing. Free fall of Indian rupee between 2011 and 2013, they have given. I don't know why it's between specifically 2011 and 2013 though. 2011 to 2013. I'm just going to quickly see INR in USD chart. Let's see. 5 years max. Can I make it bigger, please? अरे उल्टा करना पड़ेगा ना. USD to INR. Yeah. Max. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay. So ulta dekhna padega, but yeah. Okay. So this is Google Finance. I mean, I'm not looking at anything fancy. It is now at 83.017. Okay. Now they have said January 2011 to November 2013. Okay. January 2011 is somewhere here. So 45 to 2013. 2013 here till here. They counted this portion of it, right? This portion of it. What happened after that? Pop, 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 pop. How can you put that chart in? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like you just take like this tiny bit from here to here, and show that look, it was so bad, rupee went down, as compared to, and then uske baad what it's I this made no sense to me. Also, what is this source? Fred. I don't know. My paper, my rules. Yeah, I saw this chart and I got so confused. I'm like, भाई कहना क्या चाहते हो? What are you trying to say, man? And then I gave up. Yeah, and then I gave up, guys. I gave up. Is this a good point where you can give up? Because when you see this, I'm like, what is the point to this? Yeah, chat. Good point to give up. Good point to give up. Yeah, I think it's a good point to give up. Hypocrisy, another. See, that's the thing. I mean, like, they're in government, right? And they decided to do a white paper on the previous government, which was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Why? So that's why I think the black paper made sense, because it made more sense to me ki what happened in the last 10 years. Yes, sure. These are like, oh, uske pehle 10 years what happened? अरे भाई कुछ भी मतलब, बस भैया यही है. अरे यूजर 404 क्या अरे गाली मार रहा है मेरे लोगों को. यू रियली थिंक बीजेपी मेड इकोनॉमी बैड? कम you closed economy rats who feed on poverty of this country. Rajkumar doesn't. If go away. Stop cursing Cinnamon. Bye. I like Cinnamon. He's a genuinely reasonable guy, and he's a member also. I protect members. Again, same question. Has any finance ministry issued a white paper on the economic performance of a previous government? I don't. My memory comes 12-year memory of following events, 13-year memory, 12, 13 years. No. No. Also, why would you? It's a bit ridiculous. Why would you? Like finance ministry में कुछ काम नहीं है क्या? Like, I mean, what else? Depreciating INR is good for export. It helps in decreasing CAD if in case the country is a net exporter. But we aren't, right? Black box. We import more than we export. You know that, right? So yeah, if we were like exporting more than we were importing, then I would agree. But then in that case, rupee would be stronger also. I mean, that's how demand supply works. So it's not like if we, so right now if our imports are more, exports are less, right? So, oh my God, like dollar is expensive, so imports are more expensive. But the moment the situation is reversed, which is exports are more and imports are less, and our deficit basically becomes what is it called? That other word which is the opposite of a deficit. Anyway, if that happens, then rupee starts becoming stronger than the dollar, because that's how it works, right? That's how basic economics also works. So, I mean, you can tell yourself, oh yes, exports, great for exports because rupee is dollar is so expensive, etc. But it doesn't help anyone. Surplus. Thank you, Alay Turk. Thank you. Surplus. Yes, yes. It's USD to INR comparison. Huh? Then why is Chinese yen so undervalued? Oh, this currency thing. I also, guys, I'm not very big expert on this. Okay, so if what I just said is wrong, I was just using like basic common sense. I might be wrong. I don't know. Smarter people are smarter economists and data people, and then they create papers like these. Very, very smart people. Way smarter than me. I'm a dumbass, honestly. I keep saying this. See, I didn't even remember what a surplus is. See, I didn't remember what is the opposite of a deficit. So that's how moronic I am. For a country like India, being a net exporter basically means not satisfying domestic demands because we are so large in population. Thomas Mueller's canines, nice name. But my thing is that, I mean, we will only start exporting more if our domestic things are fulfilled. I don't know. And the way I think about it, exports again, guys. I'm not an economist. Please, I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, मेरे दिमाग में जो आ रहा है वो मैं बोल रहा हूँ. Okay, so if I'm saying wrong things, please correct. I'm very conscious about these things. But anyway, I'm gonna say it anyway. So like for example, if a car like a Tesla, right, is invented in India and manufactured in India, and all parts are made in India, and then it becomes like a worldwide sensation, then exports go nuts, right? So maybe it's not like domestic demands are not fulfilled, but also maybe it becomes popular elsewhere. Things like that. iPhones, for example. iPhones, maybe like the top 2-3% of India will be able to afford like the latest iPhone, but a lot of it will be exported as well, right? So there is the domestic demand for such products, which is luxury, unattainable sort of products. I think makes sense to export them more. So we become like a manufacturer which just exports. What China has done is they have started. So they produce a lot of things. For example, this is from China. Do you think a Chinese person is buying this? Of course not. Of course not. Why will they buy this? For what joy? Will an idiot like me buy this? Sure, yes. Chinese export. See, there is no domestic demand there in China for this. Domestic demand is crazy in India for sir. In many ways than one. So yeah. As we progress, we demand even more and more. So all domestic production is consumed in the country itself. It's a bit like oil and USA. Before fracking, they used all oil themselves. See, Thomas Miller, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying that when it comes to exports, there can be products made which are specific to a particular geography in the world, and the demand is coming from there. That's what I'm trying to say. ये जवाहरलाल नेहरू आ गए. It's exhilarating to meet you. Please put up your how's everything, marshmallows. Jawaharlal Nehru didn't talk like this, I think. सर ये सब करेंसी छोड़ो, आप बताओ. I just reached out to my ex on her birthday and she told me that she has a BF now. I'm hurting. What should I do? Raja, though, you want relationship advice from me? Chat, do you think I should give relationship advice now? If you want me to say hi. Although I might not still. राज यादव को चाहिए. Seriously? Seriously? You think I should give Wow. Guys? No. See, Debaditya is like 3 times no. 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 Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. What is this? What is this? No. No. Personal is political. I want relationship fail so high. Oh, wow. Oh, let chat judge me. Nahi, nahi. Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. My advice, my simple advice is generic कुछ बोल देते हैं ना. I need to think of something generic to say. I've never given relationship advice, guys, in my life, honestly. Even my friends don't come to me for relationship advice. It's I yeah. Are you into astrophysics? By the way, love your background. Inzify, I'm amused and stunned by everything astrophysics most of the time. I'm a nerd in a very broad way, so don't start now. I agree, Sheldai. I agree. Okay, don't change the topic. Okay. I'm changing the topic. I'm not giving relationship advice. I heard you guys. I trust Devaditya the most, so no. If you want me to give relationship advice, ask Devaditya to convince me. The lower 50% paying taxes, more than 50% taxes is impossible. No, that was specifically about indirect taxes. The overall indirect taxes that are collected, the report said 64% of the indirect taxes GST comes from bottom 50%. Sheer number of them, think about it, right? So the sheer number of them that are form the bottom 50% are the ones paying 64% of the GST, while the 10%, top 10%, so top 10%, yes, top 10% are giving 3%, again because of the number of them, which is very tiny amounts of people. So even if they consume, how much will they consume because of the number compared to everyone else who is buying things from the market all the time? So it's natural that the bottom 50%, which is large in number, will be collecting, will be giving more indirect tax. Does that make sense? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Hello Tushar. Hey, thank you for 4 months. From घरवाले नहीं मानेंगे to सरकार नहीं मानेंगे. I think you're trying to find solace thinking that we are part of a cosmos and humanity's shit effery will be just microscopic explosion upon your cosmic interest. Pindrop, spoken like a true nihilist. Yeah, I think so. But also I have thoughts like this. Yes, I'm a very existential person by nature. I admit I am. I think like my favorite thing ever is that pale blue dot video. Have you seen pale blue dot, friends? Have you seen? Will I get a copyright strike if I play pale blue dot on this? Do you think, chat, I'll get a copyright strike? I will, no? carlsagan.com will copyright strike me, you think? Aww.
Might not seem of any particular interest. From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different.
Stopping here. But definitely one of my favorite videos. I'm going to put it on mute and we can let it play. Hey, it's my birthday today and I am on time for the nerd party. Pray next year we are not discussing what Supreme Leader does. Outsider, thank you so much for the 2 months. Amazing. Happy birthday to you. Very, very happy birthday. I got scared for a second and got off the stream, but audio was on and I thought I got some inspirational ad. Hey, Miss Granger, you have been very helpful noticing my time codes. Huh? Thank you so much. Diligently DMs me. Oh, you said problematic thing. If you get demonetized, it is on this time code. Much appreciated. But pin drop, I get where you're coming from. I completely agree with what you said. A speck of dust on a speck of dust. Okay, one more thing that I wanted to show you was, okay, so friends, our Adharniya Supreme Leader, way back in 2022, inaugurated this tunnel, okay, grand tunnel opening, looking at things, amazing, so pretty. Very pretty. So this was a tunnel that started, that was contracted in 2018. It was supposed to be completed in 2019. Then finally it got completed in 2022. And Shri Sir Adharniya Supreme Leader Sir Shri Narendra Modi ji did amazing inauguration of it. So nice. Look at this. Looking at things, art, the lover of arts. Lovely. Lovely. And now, this tunnel has closed down. It has closed down. Repairs underway inside the tunnel. On Saturday, PWD issued a notice to L&T for design flaws, serious technical and design deficiencies, and potential threat to life of passengers. Utilizing the Pragati Maidan tunnel and underpass daily, it also asked L&T, which executed the project, to deposit 500 crore. Two officers, Pradeep Kumar Parmar, who was under the scanner of the Delhi Vigilance Department, and Iqbal Singh, were then posted on the flyover wing as chief, whatever. PWD said, these serious and persisting issues are clear and undeniable evidence of the structural as well as design faults in the project and its constructions. Furthermore, complaints raised in the public domain by daily users prima facie established that this was a case of major neglect oversight by the contractor as well as PWD officers in respect of quality of construction material used. You have failed to notice the glaring infirmities and take suitable action against the contractors. So they are taking action against their own officers and the contractor. Okay. So 20-month-old 920 crore Pragati Maidan tunnel develops cracks, seepage on wall. So G20, because G20 was happening, it was opened up, of course. Pragati Maidan tunnel and underpass, hassle-free and smooth access from new world-class exhibition and convention center to that one, the drone one, you know that, right? It's called Bharat Mandapam. So it was supposed to come out right outside that, okay? There are, okay, I have to tell you, I have been so confused about this tunnel for so long. I go to North Campus sometimes to meet friends, etc. And I always, like, for a while, I was like, "Arey, tunnel khul gaya kya?" And I took a left and barricade. Then suddenly some days it will be open, so I'll go and like, nice tunnel, and then suddenly it will be barricaded again. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? Hey Escanor, thank you so much for the membership. There was some super chat I missed also. It was my birthday yesterday, so here is the cake for the producer. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Who was this, by the way? I can't see your name. I'm so sorry. Happy birthday. So, bunch of people got membership. Amit Raturi, Bilbo Baggins, Randall, Indira Gandhi. Wow. Nilesh Datla, Pavan Kumar Neglur, Shrishti, Rajat, Vinay. Hey, congratulations. Come to Discord. Indira Gandhi got emergency. Yeah, brace yourself for emergency. How different is New World Class Order different from... Achha, wait, before that. Huh. So, Pragati Maidan Tunnel and Underpass aimed at providing hassle-free... It has been roughly 20 months since the tunnel opened for the general public, but is facing issues. Pragati Maidan Tunnel has leakage issues, cracks in concrete, water accumulation, inadequate drainage, inconsistent curbstones, missing saucer drains, and unexplained groundwater seepage. Amazing. Show cause notice of 500 crore. PWD notice read. It has glaring infirmities that were not only technical in nature but also design flaws. The most glaring as well as alarming rise was the accumulation of water across various locations and tunnel underpass. Okay. And so notice also underlined the fact that the entire design and execution of the project was under the control of L&T and no government agency had any role in it. And L&T has been asked to reply. L&T on its other hand have made a counter claim of 500 crores against the PWD now. So, back and forth. Construction of Pragati Maidan Tunnel started in March 2018 and was scheduled to be completed by September. Deadline was extended due to work complexities. So, and also there was another one that I was reading which said that this tunnel was supposed to exist for 100 years. Where is it? Yeah. Company is okay. In the notice, PWD asked L&T to respond by February 18th as to why no action should be taken against them for the financial and reputational loss. Company is liable under civil as well as criminal laws for evading responsibilities of repairing and maintaining a construction that was agreed upon by the organization to have a design life of 100 years or more, said the report. Wow. So when the delay happened, the PWD said these concessions in the timeline were provided to the company subject to understanding that the quality of the construction work would not be compromised. I mean, what is this? 100-year ka tunnel couldn't last for 20 months? Amrit Kal, friends. Viksit Bharat. This is what it is. Sad. Sad. And honestly, that project would have solved a lot of problems of Central Delhi, just traffic-wise. Now it has just added to it because now there is like these giant entrances somewhere. Like there are 5 entrances on each side and they just open up like fan out in Central Delhi and Noida areas. And now they're just there. It's just like they took over that giant amount of patch of land which is supposed to be a tunnel entrance. Now it's just blocked. So the road size is this in that area. So big road goes aise. Then this is supposed to be the tunnel entrance, right? Which like splits into a tunnel, right? So then you're like, Now, because tunnel entrance is blocked, big road becomes tiny road. So then, वहाँ पे all 5 areas nightmare. So the tunnel has added a problem to the traffic instead of solving it, which it was supposed to. And now they're saying it has to be rebuilt entirely, which is nuts. There is no opening on one section either side. They didn't have space. Oh yeah, Aditya Raj, I think this was, I read one report, not either of these, but one report said that out of the 5 entrants coming out of Noida or something, one of them didn't open up to a road because it didn't complete or there was some problem in the middle. So it doesn't even connect to the road. So one of the tunnel had to be abandoned वैसे ही. But what? You can't salvage tunnels if water damage, Chintan is saying. 50 lakh petrols. Oh, so Modi ji, after the inauguration, gave 2 giant ideas. Amazing ideas because he's full of ideas. Amazing, amazing. Full of ideas, this man. So his idea was, okay. You saw, wait, I'll show you again. See art. See amazing art, right? Modi ji admiring art, right? Look. He's getting all the ideas in his head. Look at his, like, Tejasvi ideas are just coming into his head because it's such an idea, man. Idea. He's like, oh my God, mind blowing. Mind blowing art, right? So when he opened, he gave a speech and he said that, you guys, I had a thought. I don't know if this will work, but tunnel to be used by car. Right, everyone. My idea is to not use it by car. My idea is Sunday, we will just close it off for 6 hours and we will take school children to this thing to show them art. Because why not? Art museum. So he said that. Second thing he said is, guys, have you heard this saying? Time is money. Chat, have you heard this saying? Time is money. So, when you save time because of a tunnel, why can't it be counted in money? You tell me. Why can't it be counted in money? So he's like, saving 50 lakh petrol, lakhs and crores of rupees because of this tunnel, and I did it. In my term, I'm saving you so much money because time is money. So if you are saving time, it has to be measured in money, and therefore, me. 2 brilliant ideas he got during this time. So, well done, sir. Well done. Well done. Very able man. Can I keep that as a collateral for loans? Chintan? That's a great idea. So I can go to a bank and I can say, bank, Modi ji told me, time is money. Do you agree? Did you hear this, bank? Did you hear this say? Time is money. Now, if we say that, then if time is saved, it is money, right? So, here's what I've done, bank. My watch, it ran out of battery, okay, yesterday. I haven't charged it. So, I have saved 24 hours in this. Now, this is money. Take it. Give loan. I have saved 24 hours. Does that make sense? You'll have to come up with another argument. Or I can I can put it in a box and I can say that I'm saving time from environmental damage. I don't know. I guess. Take it and go. We're gonna take mental health break, please. No, I'm ending the stream now. I'm ending the stream. Before I end the stream, where is it? I didn't want to. I'm not going to trigger you, and I'm not going to comment on this because for obvious reasons, but just read it once, okay? It's very entertaining. J. Sai Deepak writes, why caste is a Western concept. Okay? Formative literature on it dates to colonial times and is work of writers with deep-rooted prejudices against Hinduism. Oh my god. I'm no, I cannot laugh. Sorry, J. Sai Deepak fans. I'm not allowed to laugh at your heavy intellectual person. Okay, I know. They keep sending me comments still. Okay, J. Sai Deepak fans. They're like, hey, why you laugh? Why you no invite him for debate? No. Not going to do that. But the article is very amusing. I haven't made you read it, Ritesh. I said I'm just going to show the headline and then I'm going to move on in life. Okay, so no, I'm not going to comment on it, but it is very amusing. Okay, as a fellow nerd, I feel like it is our duty to look at nerdy things. Okay. I wouldn't say it's funny. Sorry. Manikanta is asking, is it amusing or funny? I wouldn't say it's funny. It is mildly interesting. Your take on new Apple Vision. I can't afford it. That's my take, Sri Lekha. Is that a good take? I feel like that's the best take. In this entire stream, that's my best take. What is my take on Apple Vision? Can't afford it. Yeah. Mildly interesting is correct. Oy. There was a video I was seeing. Wait, again, I can't play it, but without sound I can do anything, no? Yeah, I will play on the side. Casey Neistat did this excellent video. Lovely. He's sitting in. First he's going and doing this. He's walking around with this on his face, and he's in Times Square, and he's just. Also, I love him, Casey Neistat. Like, seriously, what a guy. Like, this is nuts, huh? This is what the future look at this thing that is happening on your screen right now. science fiction books, they used to describe this, and it's like, maybe 2050. Man, it's already here. This is crazy. This to me is nuts. My take is I can't afford this, but it's nuts. Yes, someone, Lazar Wolf, has come in saying conveniently blocked me when I asked a tough question. So he created another account to ask me the same tough question. Okay. So, मेहनत नहीं करते, right? मेहनत नहीं करते. Bye. Make another one now. Bro, my friend showed me a guy driving with this in Canada. Oh, yeah, I saw that reel. There are so many of these. Also, I do not like Apple products in general. Android supremacy all the way. Just saying. iOS sucks. Sorry, guys, if I'm offending you, but yeah. Okay, friends, I'm going to end this stream early today. I have some things to do. So yeah, bye bye, and I will see you on Monday night. Yes. Sorry, just before I end, the MPGA thing is happening on the Discord server. So you can go there and you can basically look at what people are doing, etc. I might do a quick voice chat tomorrow just in the server to discuss MPGA and what we are doing and what is happening. So tomorrow, if you're around on Discord, I will catch you sometime throughout the day. I'll do a short call to give you updates on what is happening and also what you guys have been doing. A lot of you have been helping me with translations. A lot of you have been creating creatives and putting it out on Twitter and Instagram, everything. Well done. But tomorrow I will do a separate call for that and we can talk about it on the server. So, yeah. Bye. I will see you on Monday. Bye, friends.